See how fat this worm is. What is it, Smoky? He's just my baby doggy. He's just my baby dog. You ready?
So.
Yes. Oh yeah. Well, hey y'all, welcome back to the Outpost. Beat you to it.
I was showing Jennifer, I actually fixed both the front and the back door with carabiners. And I told her, I said, if the coons can figure out how to work a carabiner, they can have a chicken.
They can't have a chicken, but we are ready for chickens and sawdust.
But I put one on the back door and I put one on the front door. I actually put a spring on the back door too, but I think I'm going to do that to the front door also. That way when I go in there, if the door kind of happened to move open, you know, without it, so I'd prefer to have it on there. That way when I step in, it'll come back and shut. I don't have a handle, I mean, I don't have a way to lock it from the inside, but that would, you know, the chickens are not going to be able to open the door, so I'd just be able to pull it open, step out, and then lock it with the carabiner.
He didn't tell you though. He didn't give you the good, like, example of what that spring would do. What was it like?
It would shut the door.
No, it was like whose?
Like
Grandma's house.
Like Grandma's back door.
You know.
Yeah. Yep, so what we got planned to do is we're going to go down here and unload the wood that's on the trailer that was left over. I decided I'm going to stack it up by that little tiny house instead of taking it down there in the woods because so many projects are going on up here. I haven't went down there that often. If a tree branch fell on the metal or whatever that I used to cover it up with, I may not know it for a while. I don't want the wood to get wet. I want it to start curing out. So I need to get it stacked up and covered up. And then we're going to make fajitas for lunch. So I brought some pork loin and I brought some chicken. So we're going to make fajitas for lunch.
We're eating high on the hog and the chicken.
Yeah. Hope you guys sit back, stay tuned, and enjoy the video.
What? We know y'all are excited I'm back. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and tell them. I thought I had the camera rolling, so y'all missed me putting this wood up. Not him, me. No, I'm just kidding. He was really doing the majority of it, and I was supposed to be manning the cameras, but I messed up. So, here you have it in all its glory.
Look how much wood was left on the trailer besides that whole front rick that I put in underneath that wood shed. I mean,
Crazy.
yeah, that 18-foot trailer, it holds a lot of wood. But I decided to put it here, like I said, so I can cover it up, and that way it's up here where I'm at all the time, generally anyway. And then if, you know, if the cover blows off or something like that, I can fix it so that it will start to cure out.
I'll say it again, I said it before. That 18-foot trailer is like Alka-Seltzer Plus mixed with the Energizer Bunny. I mean, drink Alka-Seltzer Plus, it keeps bubbling to the top. The Energizer Bunny just keeps going, and it was like the wood just kept multiplying the more we took off.
Anyway,
what do you call a happy cowboy? A Jolly Rancher. What's a frog's favorite shoes to wear? Open-toed.
Hey.
What?
What did they call David when he had his ID stolen?
David when he had his ID stolen.
They just called him Dave. Popper suspenders. All right.
Oh.
Hey, you want to make some fajitas?
Yeah, I'm hungry. You've starved me to death.
All right, let's go make some fajitas.
He starves me. Not really. You can tell. Come on, Smoke. Num num.
Well, what we've got is pork and chicken tortillas.
Fajitas.
I mean fajitas with a little bit of onion, red and yellow bell pepper. When my son gets here in a few weeks, we're going to try to dig some holes, put the posts in for the porch roof, get that material on, and hopefully I can order the metal and get that for the porch. That way I can go ahead and put the gutters up and start collecting some rainwater. I'll actually work on the porch deck later, but I do need to get the post set and that done so that I can get the rain gutters on. Well, as Jennifer would like for you to know, all good things come to an end. She's going to have to go.
That was a pretty good one, wasn't it? If that isn't the truth, he has plumb tuckered me out.
We did get all of those logs moved and stacked up right here. You know, I've got logs laying everywhere, but I have to get this yard clean because that's going to be one of the projects, putting the front roof on for the front porch at least. Got a couple of big pine trees that actually fell not long ago in a big windstorm. Yeah, I don't know how much it's going to make. We'll just have to wait and see when I get it cut up, but I am getting that scraped off, and next thing I'll probably do is find me some trees to make the post out of, whittle the bark off, and at least maybe dig the holes and get those set before he gets here. But
listen, I can't wait for him to be here, because when he is here, he and I together equal trouble for him. And honey, if you haven't seen a video with us together, stay tuned, because it gets really good. Right, Dad?
it affects me about like water does going off a duck's back.
Whatever. He hates to be wet, so obviously.
It just... So, anyway, she's got to go. I've still got some work. I'm going to water the garden before I leave. I did get my water trailer pulled up here yesterday. Got the water pump working from sitting all winter long, because the garden's up high enough now that I can start watering it. So hopefully watering it every night, it'll really take off and grow. But
you're going to need to sucker those tomatoes.
Yeah.
And steak them soon.
Anyway, I've got some more stuff to do, but she wanted to say bios con Dios.
Adios, amigos. Amigo.
Before she left. So anyway, stay tuned.
Yeah, and for all the people eating all that good food out there, I'm hungry, so I'm jealous. See you soon. Oh, my door.
Are you ready? Silly dog.
Well, I actually built that fire around that stump again today before I realized that that water trailer was up there, so now I'm having to carry water down here. But, you know, it's not that hard. So what I did was I filled these things up about halfway, and then I filled the tube up with water, let it soak down, and I'm actually finishing off the top right here. So, we're almost done. I just basically want it above the ground just a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, it can be close because I cut the posts extra long so I can cut them off at the top wherever I need them. But I just wanted this above the ground a little bit. I want to go ahead and rock around the bottom of these posts too, so that they will match the bottom of the cabin, because you'll be able to see up underneath the porch when you're coming up the hill. Let that sit up a little bit. Put about 7 gallons of water in those 5 tubes, and they were only about 12 inches deep, so I've got plenty. Trying to wait for it to soak in there where I can kind of smooth it down just a little bit, and then those will be done. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different because it's just a bunch of odd and end stuff, but I am preparing for my son to be here in a couple of weeks, so I'm just trying to get materials gathered together, kind of get preparations made so that when he does get here we can move along with the cabin. I still have a log down in the hollow that I need to pull up here, run through on the sawmill so that I can have enough rafters cut. I'm still going to have to make my top plates. And I'll have to cut something smaller for that because I'm going to kind of do it like I did the foundation of the chicken house and the outdoor kitchen and the compost toilet. It'll be about 5 inches thick and whatever, you know, I just basically trim both sides, so the rafters will sit on top of that. But anyway, my son, my daughter, and I, we can't thank you guys enough for stopping by and hanging out with us up here at the Outpost while we're working on the homestead. Thank you again so much for sharing our content with other people. We really do appreciate that. We hope that everyone has a great day. Take care, and we look forward to seeing you back up here at the cabin again next time.